Welcome to Chai with Molly, a show where we celebrate diversity the Canadian way. I've been so much looking forward to seeing you this week. We have an amazing show for you. And all of us have been touched by the tragic suicide of Amanda Todd. And bullying continues to be a big problem. So we have in our studio a teenager who's going to give us a perspective. But before we talk to her, let's look at this video. All of us, in some way or the other, have been touched by the short life and tragic death of Amanda Todd. And we have in our studio a teenager herself, Sadaf Das, and she's going to tell us what is going on in schools as far as bullying is concerned and what we need to do to make sure no one else ends his or her life tragically like Amanda Todd. So thank you for being here, Sadaf.
Thank you.
So Sadaf, tell us, how bad is bullying in schools?
Bullying is actually really bad in schools. Many people, like teachers or parents, don't even know about it. Only students do, but really people are just scared to speak up because they're afraid about what's going to happen to them. And then they,
Why are they afraid? What do they think can happen?
Because they think that those people who are bullying them will hurt them, and they fear of getting hurt. And
Do they threaten them?
yeah, they'll say, "I'll kill you, I'll do this to you, I'll punch you." And people, when they're being bullied, they really don't know what to do, and their only option is to just listen to what they're saying to them.
Right. Now, what are some of the things that these bullies do to the kids?
They'll push them, they'll throw their books down, they'll name call, and they'll use social media to even bully them even more.
Even more, right. So, I know that you yourself have experienced bullying in school, right? So, what were some of the things that happened to you? Do you want to share that?
Sure. Well, one of the things that happened to me was, I remember one time I was walking in the hallway and these bunch of kids, they came and they pushed my books down and they just watched me pick it up and they walked away and they laughed at me. And I got name called because of my skin color, and it was just a very horrible experience.
So, what did it make you feel?
It made me feel really tiny. It made me feel like I was different and I wasn't like everyone else. It just made me feel really sad inside. I didn't wonder what would I do to deserve that.
Mm-hmm. And how did that experience impact your studies?
Well, it made me not even want to go to school. I always thought about skipping the classes, and it was just really hard because not only was it hurting me, my teachers didn't even know, so they just thought that I was skipping for no reason when I did.
Now, why did you not feel comfortable enough to go to your teacher or your principal and say, I'm being bullied? So why did you not do that?
Well, when I did, at first I thought, if I don't do anything about it, it will get even worse. So I had to talk to my parents about it, and I made them get involved so they can enforce it. And I was really shocked when the teachers or the principal did not do anything.
They didn't do anything when your parents went to school and told them what was going on. What was it that they didn't believe you, or they just said, it's your problem, deal with it?
Yeah, they basically told me when I was alone and I had no one to group up with, they told me, oh, you should pick your own partner. And they never supported me. It was just really hard for me to be alone. And even the teachers weren't there to help me either. So that made me not even want to go to school anymore.
Right. So, but now you have moved to another school, right? Now, you have moved from that situation. Now, what are some of the things that you did that helped you to get past that terrible experience?
Well, I actually moved to a new school because I wanted a new beginning. I didn't want my past to follow me in my success, so I just decided I needed a new change. And I came to this new school, and I really like it because the teachers are really supportive, and I'm just nice to all of my classmates, and they're nice to be back, so it makes me feel really happy.
And of course, you're doing really well in school too, right? Now, if there is a teenager who is watching right now, who is going through the same struggle, perhaps not as intense as yours, but perhaps as intense as Amanda Todd, right? What would you say to them? What should they be doing?
Well, first of all, I would say that you can't expect things to change if you don't change it. So I would say, don't be afraid of what anyone's going to do to you. If something is bugging you,
They can't do anything.
They can't do anything. So make sure that you, first of all, tell your parents or tell someone else, someone that's going to be able to help you out, because you know what, you can put an end to it.
All right. So, what are some of the things that you would recommend? They must tell somebody. What else?
I would recommend that even when you're angry, just never talk back to them. Like, don't let it get to you, and just focus on what you're doing. For me, I let it come in my way of my school work and everything, but then I realized that it was only hurting me. It wasn't
Right.
going to be hurting those people.
Exactly, yeah. So then if you had allowed them to continue to get to you, then it would have hurt you and they would have won, right? Because at the
And
end
we
of the
don't want
day, right, right. So they say the best revenge is massive success, right?
Yeah.
You do well and you work hard and you, so telling someone is one thing, not taking proactive measures in not letting that get in your way of studies, as that's number two.
If they want support, they have their guidance counselor at school. They could go to their mentors maybe at a youth group. Just talk to the people who are there and who are going to be able to help you.
That's right, and there's lots and lots of help available. You can call, you can let your parents know, you can let your pastor, if you're part of a church or in your youth group, you can let your youth leader know about it, but let someone know about it, right? And not suffer in silence. So what was the most important thing that you did that helped you to become a victor from a victim?
Well, first of all, I'm a Christian, so like I just kept praying. I kept asking God to help me through this, and I kept remembering that no matter what those people were saying to me, that I'm nothing and I'm ugly and just whatever they were saying to me, I was just remembering what God calls me, that I'm His and I'm loved. So that just really reassured me.
All right. So that was something that really helped put things into the right perspective, right? Because as far as God is concerned, you are the most beautiful creation, right? One of a kind, right? There are no two Sadafs anywhere, or
Yeah.
they never will be,
Yeah.
right? So that was very nice. And anything else that you think that people should focus on?
Yeah, just remember, keep praying no matter what. God is always listening to your prayers. Prayer can always help. Sometimes you might not see it right away, but you know what? It works. So
That's right. So even in this terrible situation, you can use prayer as a very powerful instrument, right? And it works. So thank you, Sada, for being here. I'm sure what you've had to share is going to be helpful for someone. And if you would like some additional information on it, if you're going through it or know someone who is experienced this horrific experience, then don't forget to get help from someone, or you can contact us and we'll be sure to direct you in the right direction. You can reach us at 647-979-3220. Thank you for being here, Sada.
thank you.
Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill.
सोनिया दिल से मिला ले सोनिया दिल से मिला ले दिल just chill chill just chill just chill chill just chill just chill chill just chill
बैरिया दिल से मिला ले, बैरिया दिल से मिला ले दिल. Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill.
हम भी तेरे आशिक हैं कभी तू हमसे भी आगे मिल
Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill. chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill.
जब शाम ढले अरमां जगे जब शाम ढले अरमां जगे तेरा ही जादू चले दिल रुबा
ओ तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरा ही चेहरा दिखे हर जगह
जानिया तेरी अदा है जानिया तेरी अदा है कातिल
Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill. Just chill, chill, just chill.
मुझे चूम ले जरा झूम ले मुझे चूम ले जरा झूम ले इन मस्तियों में भी है एक मजा
जिसने किया उसको पता है इश्क है जाने मन एक नशा
माहिया दिल की लगी है माहिया दिल की लगी है मुश्किल
Just chill, chill, just chill.
Everyone builds dream houses. But when you dream, you close your eyes. That's why you need a guide. To see if it's too close to the train. To line up a good school. And remind you of the cost of a pool. With a RE/MAX agent, you will see how much better than a dream home the right home can be.
Contrary to what the pundits have been talking about real estate market has continued to perform exceptionally well in Toronto. So why it is doing so well, we will talk to our real estate expert, Jay Banerjee.
Hi, Molly.
So tell us why real estate is doing so well, and particularly why condominiums are doing so well. Why are people buying condominiums?
Absolutely. Well, we have to look at all the market conditions. You see, what's happening is that in Toronto, the average price, for example, in the 416 area code, Molly, now is $943,000
Can you
for a
imagine?
detached property. In 905, which is, we're focusing right now on condos mostly in the 416, but if you were to go a little bit outside, it's $643,000.
Wow.
So what's happening? It's called it's the whole downtown core is going to be gentrified. By 2030, we're expecting another. I don't know. It's a huge number of maybe 150, 200,000 people coming into the downtown core. So where will the people go who want to live there? Let's go back to New York City. In downtown Manhattan, the 75% of Manhattan is vertical. What that means is that it's all condos. And we're talking here about the Manhattanization of Toronto downtown.
Okay.
Because A, the average person, a young couple perhaps, or somebody in their early 30s out of college, in a new job, cannot afford a home for $900,000.
Exactly.
But or however they can afford 350, 400,000, give up the backyard, give up the size, and go for a nice modern condo into a lifestyle which what they would really enjoy, which is
Okay, so
gym,
affordability
parties,
is
etc.
one reason.
Well, lifestyle is the other, of course.
Lifestyle is the other, yes.
Yeah.
There are a whole lot of people I
Sure.
know who love to live downtown
absolutely.
because of, the theaters are there and they
Yes.
can walk to their, favorite restaurants. So it's a whole lifestyle.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the other thing is too that when you're looking downtown, you also have to look at the proximity. Today is taking from an hour to an hour and a half to get downtown and come back up.
I know people who live in Durham
Yes,
who are having to spend 2 to 2.5 hours.
Right.
One way.
yes.
Yes.
Have you heard about downtown, the underground pathways that we have known as the tunnel? Have you heard about that?
Little bit.
Okay. Well, for example, we have a condo downtown on 60 Colborne that I had sold and I'm still selling. It's 2 minutes walk from the downtown entry, for the downtown walkways. You go in there, you literally never have to go onto a bus or take a car for the entire week because you're living downtown, you walk into the tunnel and you're right there. So therefore, we're talking about the word pre-construction condos. And you're going to see that a
lot
lot.
of people.
Yeah.
The whole lot of people who are investing
Yeah.
into pre-construction condominiums.
Yes.
What is the potential?
Well, first of all, that's a very good question. First of all, the potential is really huge given the way the city is moving, the mobility of people in the downtown core, the lack of availability of space, the increase of prices. The potential is huge because investors or people for the end use, they want to live and work downtown. And as a result of that, by buying a condo in pre-construction, they're actually putting in a little bit of money over time, over a 2 or 3 year period, which will then they can own 3 years from now. So they're buying a future home at today's prices.
Okay.
That's one thing to keep in mind.
Okay.
The second is the latest green technology, the latest in sound, the latest in gym equipment, IT enabled, fiber optic, everything is there, so that the young people and the investors are able to get their lifestyle, but the investor also gets the highest, and this is very important, one of the highest returns on rental is $3.25 for an unfurnished condo downtown.
Okay.
Or in Toronto, maybe if you go Etobicoke, maybe it'll be $2.50. If it's furnished, it is $4.25, which means you're looking at, let's say $3.50. Let's say you're looking at a condo of 600 square feet, a large condo, maybe 1 bedroom and a den. You're talking about $1,800 to $1,900 plus hydro for a condo, which from 600 square feet with little or no maintenance, versus getting something else somewhere else, which you have to maintain, build, manage the roof, snow, etc. That's the plus.
Okay. All right. So, and also because this is an investment that is not only growing in
Yes.
value,
Yes.
because people who have money
Yeah.
in GICs or
Right.
other instruments like that are not performing that well.
No.
Right, so investors who are looking for their money to
Right,
grow,
right.
This would be a really good option, isn't it?
Well, I'm talking here anywhere from 11 as high as 18% ROI or return on investment on your money. In other words, if you took $100,000, let's say for example, and you put that money into a GIC, you may get a 2.5, 3.5 max return. I'm sure we all know that, right? Or you can buy gold, which is also definitely an option for you too. However, if you put the same money into a condo and you had it rented for 5 years, for literally a 5-year term with almost, with not taking into consideration any speculation of price increase or other, in 5 years, you would be paying off money towards your principal, you've got a cash flow, and you have builder incentives. These three things are providing, because every month your tenant pays you money. A part of that goes towards bringing down your principal. In 5 years, you could be paying off as much as $40,000, $50,000, all in all into yourself. So when you calculate that 100,000 sitting in the bank versus sitting in the condo, not counting
rents
anything.
are high.
Rents are high.
60% of people in the city prefer to rent.
Yes.
Right? And they will pay whatever amount of money they need to pay to find a good place.
11 to 18% return on your money. I'll ask you one question. Where will you get that?
Yes. So it's a great investment.
Yeah.
And any possibility based on what you know as a realtor, a long-term realtor, of this turning out to be a bad investment?
Well, you see, then we have to go back to the economic indicators. This is May. Now we're in June, July. If you look back at the month of May, unemployment actually came down to 1.1%. Employment went up 1.9%. If you're talking about these two indicators, the Bank of Canada rate is 1%.
That is phenomenal. That's like free money.
It's like free money. The rate is 3%. So based upon these factors, the other big thing is that people ask me, is it going to crash? I think that's what the big fear out there is. It going to all blow up into a bubble? Well, let's look at the United States. What happened there? The lending of the money that was there, 35% of the money was the loans were bad loans, where they were literally, there was no income. There was nothing to back it up. But in Canada, it's called subprime. Only 3 to 4% are subprime. 97% of the loans given that are financed, Bank of Canada, CMHC, Canada Mortgage Housing Corporation, the big five banks or other, are where they have met the majority of lending criteria of income and other factors.
And they become even more stringent now,
Yes.
right?
So
to make
that's
sure.
right. That's right.
Yes, so that what happened in the US does not happen here.
Absolutely. You got the rules, you've got the economy. Where they're going to invest? Toronto, Vancouver. Well, Vancouver, it's 600,000 for average condo. Toronto, it's 400, 375. Vancouver is volatile. Toronto is pretty stable. So in the world, other than some of the international places like overseas, you hit the markets in India and Mumbai, etc. You're talking about Canada. You're talking about Toronto. You're talking about safety. Toronto is the place to invest. Whether it's Etobicoke, we talk about the property on Cloud 9. Whether it's downtown, you can't go wrong.
All right, so
You can't go wrong.
okay, so if there is someone who's looking to get a reasonable return on their investment, actually 11 to 18% is an exceptional return
As an investor, yes,
as
absolutely.
an investor, right? So where can they reach you?
647-273-1119.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
That's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed preparing it for you. If you'd like to be a guest on our show or would like to advertise with us, please contact me at 647-979-3220. This has been Chai with Molly. I'm Molly Banerjee. Thank you for watching.